Okay. I'm gonna hope this eventually starts to focus in because it wasn't earlier. So I'm sitting right now in my broken down rodeo due to the fact that I lost the keys and then the battery died, and then I was too much of a cheapskate to be able to just get new keys, so I had to get a whole new ignition, take that off. I've got the steering wheel right here. Can't seem to get that back on. It's really easy to take it apart, but it's not as easy to put it back on. And just entering the car about 30 minutes ago and seeing these ribbons that I have to reattach from the steering wheel back onto the steering column pissed me off. Like I was wanting to break shit. I think this has to do with what I'm going to speak on, which is staying in your own lane. You know, if you don't know how to do something, obviously it's okay to go to a professional and learn how to do it if it's something you truly want to pursue or you think would be beneficial for you to know. But if you genuinely have no experience, you know, you've never driven in this lane before, and with mechanics and cars in general, I don't know jack shit. I'm clueless, you know, I'm like a toddler playing with tools. So, come to the conclusion that I know many of you have before, it is to save yourself from developing gray hairs at the age of 20 or 25, you know, at a young age. Learn to delegate certain tasks to other people. You know, it's a-okay if you don't know how to fix cars. It's okay if you don't know how to work out. It's okay if you don't know how to cook. It's not okay if you don't know how to wipe your own ass. Don't delegate that to someone else. But it's okay not to know how to do something. That's what other people are for. You know, that's what professionals are for. That's what having a kind, helpful, supportive base of friendship and relationships around you is for, because, you know, you may not know how to do something, but I guarantee you know a guy who does, or you know a guy who knows a guy. So quit, you know, pulling your hair out, quit hitting shit and breaking things and getting angry when you shouldn't even be. You're on the wrong side of the road. You're on the wrong hemisphere of the planet. You know, you are completely in the wrong zone that you shouldn't be in. Stick with what you're good at. I'm good at working people out, staring this camera in the eye, making YouTube videos, speaking to people, enlightening them, motivating them, and, you know, kind of being charismatic when I do my best to do so. I'm not good at fixing cars, you know, I'm terrible at it. It's not something I've ever been good at. I lack someone in my life to teach me this. As well as develop a way to take out your anger. I've made many videos on anger, but when it comes to staying in your own lane, you're gonna have some trial and error to where you have to figure out what lane you're actually in and what lanes you can drive in, you know. Is this the fast lane, or is this just the complete opposite lane and I'm gonna get smashed by head-on traffic? You know, you gotta figure it out where you're at. By doing so, you're gonna get angry, find a way to cope it out, or to cope with the stress and anger inside of you, that boiling, heating sensation where you kind of just shut everything else out around you. You get that tunnel vision. I'd go beat the shit out of some tires over there. So I have sledgehammers at my house and some tires that I can beat up, so that way I don't take this out on other people, on inanimate objects, on things that don't deserve it. You know, because anger is natural, violence isn't. Just want to put it out there, man. When I was beating the shit out of that tire, I was imagining it was like Walking Dead. You know, I had that sledgehammer. I was like, this tire is a fucking zombie. I'm about to pop its head with this sledgehammer. You know, play some games with the anger a little bit too when you're taking it out. Make it an enjoyable process, I guess I should say. But anger is natural. Violence is never natural.